those of you who are tuning in right now, I'm Iskra Petrova, the Clarity and Confidence Coach and Self-Empowerment Mentor, and we're talking about being brave, being bold, being visible, and how this is impacting your life. So let me ask you this, and feel free to share below in the comments or send me a direct message. How are you performing, expressing yourself, acting in your life and in your business when you don't feel bold, when you don't feel visible, when you don't see yourself as who you are, and also when others don't see you as who you are? With this clarity that is feeding the sense of self-trust, self-worth, you can also empower the sense of visibility. And when we talk about visibility, it's not simply being here like me and putting your face out, putting your voice out, and connecting with your audience and sharing your gifts. The most important visibility is to be visible to yourself. What is happening when you are not showing up in your life? And why I'm bringing now the topic of being bold and being visible? Because being bold, to be bold, comes from the sense of inner confidence, comes from the sense of self-trust. And self-trust usually is fed by the clarity that you have about yourself, about your life, about where you are in the environment, in the society, in the community. So, why this topic is so important, especially now? We are 2 weeks before the end of 2023. And usually, this is a time first for preparations for the new year, for preparations for the family celebrations, as well as for review of the past year. So, this question and this relationship between being bold and the sense of self-worth, they're feeding each other. So let's start backwards. When you feel you have certain worth and you're impacting people in a positive way, when you know that you're making difference, when you know that you're creating legacy, when you know that your services or your behavior or the love that you're putting into your relationships is elevating other people, this makes you feel more in the right place. This makes you feel more of yourself. And this enhances the sense of authenticity. The moment when you choose to connect with yourself, when you choose to connect with your heart, with your truth, and put out your message, you feel very different. And I know that this is not an easy thing to do. We have so many critical voices in our heads, and I have developed a whole process. It is laid out in a 60-page journal that you can buy for $7. You will find the link below to move the needle in your business, to bring more satisfaction in your relationship, to help you connect better with other people. This is already a huge win. And usually this type of work, this type of small victories that are happening on the inside, not the external victories, not the external wins, but the internal, when you feel that you find the space of courage within yourself, even though you were trembling from fear, or you expected everyone to judge you or to abandon you, you still managed to mobilize your courage. Art-led experts and business leaders, we are there for our people. We are there for our clients, for our staff. We're there for our community. And very often we may lose ourselves taking care about others, but we can also use that for our own benefit. You can choose to find a motivational factor to do something which is out of your comfort zone, so you can start establishing a new habit, you can shift your mindset, and you can start flexing this muscle of being bold, being visible. When you consciously choose to do a work, to do a service, to follow your vocation, to follow your passion, to be someone who is there to support others in any capacity you can, it is your obligation to make yourself available to them. This Thursday, I'm going to share the link with you below at 5 p.m. British time. I'm hosting it's a 90-minute masterclass. So you're most welcome if you feel surrounded, seen, and heard by like-minded people. It is an amazing space. I love creating communities. I love creating community spaces. So I invite you to join. It's a beautiful, immersive experience where everyone is participating. It's not just me creating it. So this is the invitation to the masterclass. But now I want to read to you my mission statement. Take a note if you want, see the structure of it and create one for yourself and put it somewhere where you can see it every day. So my mission is I consistently grow my business of transformational coaching, healing, and education to support soul-led experts and leaders to discover their inner power, self-worth, to rebuild themselves from within with self-love, clarity, and confidence, to find inspiration, joy, and courage to show up, connect authentically with themselves and others to be who they want to be. So I hope this will inspire you. And if you want to feel seen as who you are authentically, if you want to be in a space where you can express your desires, you can share your thoughts, you can share some of your challenges only if you feel safe. And I will see you around.